Hey everybody, this is Gaynor Meilke, and this is the Conscious Success Plan where we're upskilling for life, which is love, identity, family, and enterprise. Today I'm going to touch on all four of these areas, actually, in terms of safety, and safety being the foundation of really success in all areas of life. And in love, obviously, we want psychological safety, we want emotional safety, we want physical safety. If you're not having physical safety in your relationship, then you definitely need to make plans to get yourself safe. And there are the National Domestic Violence Hotline number. If you look that up on your phone or computer, you'll find it there, and we also have it in the notes on YouTube, as well as making sure that you are um, healthy and safe and have access to healthcare as well, because that can be a sign of abuse if your healthcare is being withheld as well. So, most marriages, I would say, especially in the Western world, um, if you're not completely safe, it's probably a psychological, emotional, or physical abuse scenario. And those are all areas that we can help you navigate in the Conscious Success Plan. You can drop me a note at Gaynor, Gaynor, at Charisma, Charisma, Inc.com for coaching around those things to create a safe plan and a plan for moving forward. And of course, in your identity, if you don't feel safe within yourself, you can't be self-led, and you also are going to have a gap between your ideal self and the self where you are now. And sometimes it's a sense of not feeling safe enough to go for what you want. That can be the issue. So make sure that if you need help in those areas, you reach out to us. However, also on the safety side of things within yourself, sometimes feeling unsafe can lead to anxiety. It can lead to negative disorders. And I'm going to do actually a separate video on anxiety disorders. But for now, it's worth looking at some other resources. If you feel like you need to see a therapist, definitely make those plans because, the best way, unless you have some biological or psychiatric disorder, a lot of anxiety can be quelled with mindfulness techniques, meditation, and also exposure to whatever makes you anxious because you learn that you can get through those things no matter what. And then family, if your family is not a safe place to land, especially for children, that is going to be a huge issue. So, what can you do to improve the safety of communication in your family, of collaboration, of physical safety, and then the mental, emotional, and social safety of your family? We all want to feel successful, but until we have that foundation of safety around us and within us, it's really difficult to achieve that, if not impossible. And then when it comes to enterprise, whether you're employed or you're running your own business, feeling safe, psychologically safe at work, and also as an entrepreneur, I know feeling safe about the stability and longevity of your business is also, can be a very valid concern. So I want to kind of leave this video off with the idea that we are in a time of um, very turbulent uh, conditions where I still believe that success can be achieved relatively easily if you're focused and consistent and have a real purpose of service that you can put together and provide something to the market that the market actually wants. However, there's a lot of uncertainty with new technology. Clients can also be, and customers can be fickle or can kind of outgrow what you're offering. So the idea of safety being stability and stagnation is really an old paradigm. I would say safety now entails being innovative and always looking ahead and not leaving your fate to somebody else if you are working for someone else, to always be looking ahead to make sure that you have the skills that are going to get you ahead now and in the future. So if you need help with career coaching or ideas on what to do next in your life, whether that be love, identity, building, your family, or your enterprise, feel free to check out Plan C training. Contact us from there, and we can set up a free consultation so that we can see where your most urgent needs in achieving conscious success are and put a plan together so that you can achieve the life that you really want to live.